Welcome back to another episode of the Real Madrid Career here on FC24. We are in the final month of this entire series, so go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. In today's episode, we have Barcelona in what is a title decider. If we lose this, we will end the series today because we'll just focus on Champions League. If we win this, there'll be 2 more episodes to come your way on Thursday and Friday. But for now, we first got to get past them. We also got to get past Atletico Madrid in the semifinals of the Champions League. And hopefully PSG win against Man City so we can get the final rematch of last season and hopefully get our revenge on Paris Saint-Germain when they took off the Champions League and took off this entire point of the series, which was to win 3 Champions Leagues in a row like Zidane did. But that is unfortunately not going to happen because PSG did win last season, so it kind of cut that. We could win 2 out of 3, which would still be very good there. But we first had to get past Atletico Madrid and then take on whoever is in the final. We have Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. If we win against Barcelona, we will go ahead and play the rest. We'll stop after this Atletico Madrid for today, and then the rest of the league games will be on Thursday, and then the Champions League final by itself with the whole series roundup following along with it on Friday. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and we are going to get straight into the game here against Barcelona. This is your starting 11: Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Saka, Bellingham, Valverde, Musiala, Davies, Kim and Jay, Martinez, and Courtois. Diamande is in for a injured Bastoni, who's still out with the injury. Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be here. Maybe at the very end of the month, there's a very outside chance that he actually even plays anymore this season or anymore in this save. But let's get into it against Barcelona. The final El Classico of the series, and it's a title decider. It's a must-win for both sides, realistically. Barcelona could afford the draw. We technically could afford the draw as well, but we would need Barcelona then to drop more points later on. Here's Ferran Torres into Pedri. Now Ferran Torres. We have won the last 2 games against Barcelona. One being in the Copa del Rey and one being the Supercopa final back in January. Saka now brilliantly. Saka now. Saka into Mbappe. Mbappito. Mbappito takes the lead for Real Madrid. It's 1-0. And we jump over Barcelona in the league table. We beat Villarreal to jump them over. Now time to jump over Barcelona and hopefully win out the rest of the season to win the league. Because even if we win the game, the trophy's not really in our hands. It is in our hands, but it's not fully in our hands. It's in our control, I should say, if we win this game. Can we get a second right before halftime? The answer might be no, but Mbappe is going to get off a muff deflection off of Araujo, and now Vinicius Jr. down the left-hand side, narrowly onside, and Vinicius Jr. to curl it around the keeper to double the lead right before the break. It's 2-0 for Real Madrid, and we are 45 minutes away from being first in the table. Well, I mean, we're first in the table, technically speaking, right now, but 45 minutes away from being the title favorites. Draw this game minimum. Mbappe, Jamal Musiala to put the game to bed. Courtois with the Ter Stegen with the save, not Courtois. Well, that's a great ball into Pedri. It's a little too late for them to have these great chances, though, as that doesn't even come to anything. A 2-0 win in our final El Classico ever against Barcelona, and it's a title decider. It sees us jump over them in the title, and now we become title favorites. But now it's time to focus on the Atletico Madrid Champions League fixture. Champions League semifinal up against Atletico Madrid. And we make 2 changes. Tchouaméni starts instead of Bellingham. Bellingham goes to the bench. Valverde takes Bellingham's spot. Tchouaméni takes Valverde's spot. And then Kubo starts instead of Bukayo Saka. I haven't been really enjoying Bukayo Saka, but again, it's one of those things where it's that right-hand side that I kind of struggle with. So that's why we sold Rodrigo. And honestly, it's why Saka isn't really working out. But Kubo's working out a little bit better, though, on the right-hand side. I'll tell you that much. Now, Jamal Musiala into Vinicius Jr. And Vinicius Jr. is going. And Vinicius Jr. is scoring. It's 1-0 for Real Madrid. We take the lead 13 minutes into this tie. What? Hello? English? Jamal Musiala. Kubo lays it off for Valverde, and Valverde from distance, he wants to get in on the action. It's out for a corner though. Back to Griezmann. Griezmann now. That's a beautiful finish. It's 1-1. Madrid level up here. Into Valverde. Valverde now into Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. for his brace. That's a beautiful pass from Valverde to find Vinicius just over the top of the defender. And he blasts into the back of the net, and it's 2-1 for Real Madrid here. Javigalon into Barrios. Now Griezmann into Iglesias. Blocked by Diamande. Courtois came up to try and grab it. It got blocked off of Diamande's head. And an in clearance finally, which will send us to halftime 2-1 up. And you're going to explode now. Davies on the ball into Kylian. He'll lay it off to Vinny. He'll find Jamal Musiala. And Jamal Musiala will find Oblak. Iglesias to level things up here. Hits the crossbar. Multiple changes for Real Madrid with 12 minutes left to go. Honestly, I couldn't name you all. It's Pedro Gonzalez on for Vinny, Bellingham on for Musiala, Saka on for Kubo, Camavinga on for Tchouaméni, and Fran Garcia on for Diamande. I believe that's all the changes I made. Was that 5? Was that 5? You can see it here. Gonzalez out wide, Saka out wide, Camavinga, CDM, Bellingham, Cam, and Garcia center back. That is all 5. And that is game over. We win the first leg 2-1 here against Atletico Madrid. Very tight fixture here. La Liga game here against Celta Vigo. We quick sim and we win 4-2. Mbappe, Valverde, Vinny Jr., and Davies. The rematch is dead. PSG win the second leg, but Man City win on penalties. 3-3 on aggregate, 5-4 on penalties. So if we win this, it'll be a trip against Pep Guardiola and Erling Haaland at Man City. But we first got to get past Atletico Madrid here. This is the starting 11. We're going with the traditional, kind of our best starting 11 the whole entire season. Vinny, Mbappe, Saka, Musiala, Valverde, Bellingham, Davies, Diamande, Kim Min-jae, Martinez, Courtois in net. Let's get to it. Diamande, Bellingham, Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Valverde, Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe! 3-1 for Real Madrid. We double the lead here on aggregate. Kim Min-jae blocked that. Valverde picks it up. Jamal Musiala on the ball. He'll find Bellingham, which will find Mbappe in space. And Kylian Mbappe for early break. Oh, my Lord, he missed. Iglesias, Haller. They get one back, 3-2. Iglesias, Davies intercepts that, and here comes Vinicius now. He has Mbappe running alongside with him. Just press triangle, and Mbappe will find the ball, and Mbappe will score the goal. No, he will not. Bukayo Saka on the rebound. He'll fake shot, trying to get past Savage. Did not, though, but he did get a corner out of that. Jamal Musiala is still fighting. Busquets will win it back now. Iglesias, Arnu will intercept that. And here comes Bukayo Saka. A chance for him possibly to run. If he can get past Savage, he does. And now it's Bukayo Saka in really one-on-one with the keeper. Fourth trying to make up for it. And Bukayo Saka will find the back of the net to double the lead once again. It's 2-1 on the day. 4-2 on aggregate. Saka now. Bukayo Saka, he got one goal, now he's flying. He got one goal, he's flying now. That one saved by Oblak. Vinny Jr. might be here, just gone away. It is Foyth, the quicker of the two center backs that they have, but he's still able to get by him, and he'll find Jamal Musiala, and Jamal Musiala can't find the back of the net. Valverde. Mbappe! And that is game over. Real Madrid are your Champions League finalists for 3 seasons in a row. This time we won't get our revenge against PSG, but we will face off against Manchester City. This is going to be game over. Griezmann finally comes on the field. Foyth touches it out for a goal kick. That is game over. A 5-2 win on aggregate. 3-1 win on the day, I should say. And Real Madrid are your Champions League finalists for the 3rd season in a row. So we've at least kept that streak up, making the Champions League final three years in a row. Not winning it 3 years in a row, as we obviously lost last season. This time we face off against Manchester City in this year's of the Champions League final. So that'll be interesting to look out for on Friday. When we come back next episode, we will wrap up the La Liga season here, in which Barcelona has played another game in which they have won that game. They must have won that game. They did win that game against Osasuna, so they are back to being 1 point above us. Obviously, we have a game in hand. However, we do have a somewhat difficult game against Real Betis, even though they are all the way down in 16th, so it shouldn't be real difficult, but knowing EA, it will be. We have 4 games left to go. Villarreal, their max points is only 81. We could get that within the next 2 games and just kind of officially make it a 2-horse race there with us and Barcelona. We will play all 4 games, at least maybe tactical view one of them, but we have Real Betis, we have Almeria, we have Real Sociedad. That's not an easy fixture, and then we have Espanyol on the final day, in which hopefully we are lifting that league trophy. And then this episode after that on tomorrow, on Friday tomorrow for that video, it will be the Champions League final against Manchester City. It will be on Friday. That will be the final episode of this entire series ever. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe.